Hey you guys, it's your girl Joe, and I'm back with another video. So I was been supposed to do this video last month, but my grandmother passed away, so it kind of put everything on pause for the moment. I was supposed to give you guys a Fashion Nova / Shein haul. Yeah, but I had to deal with life. Life was life in last month. So now I'm back. So this video is gonna be how I ended up in the hospital in Miami. No, it wasn't no fights, none of that. It was pure fun. When I say Miami owes me zero, Miami owes me nada, niche, nothing at all. Like, I had a time, I enjoyed myself. So I'm gonna start like from the top, like from the beginning, and then I'm gonna go into everything, into how I ended up in the hospital. So I'm gonna insert like a clip, a video, a photo, and a clip at the end of the video. I had fun. Oh, I had fun. And guess what, guys? This was my introduction to outside, because I haven't been, like, I've been out, but like on vacation wise, because I got my kids and stuff, and I don't know how long, but let's just say my introduction to outside was magnificento. However you say that, but I had a time. So let's get right into it. So I was in Miami from Friday, March 17th to Monday, March 21st or 20th, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay, 17, Friday, 18, don't mind me. One of them days, the 20th or the 21st, I don't remember, but I was in Miami from Friday to Monday, which was 4 days. So Friday when I get there, I meet up with my friend Shakia, because we got in, like, our flights landed like around the same time. So now we meet up, we go to the Airbnb. So now my other friends, Nyaja and Charlene, which is the birthday girl, her and Nyaja flight was supposed to be early in the morning, and they were supposed to get there before us because they were supposed to check in the Airbnb. You know, you have that time to check in or whatever. So something happened on their flight, or whatever the case may be, to where they didn't get into Miami till really late. So what me and Shakia did was, we took showers, we got dressed, and we took pictures, and we walked around the Airbnb because it was like a apartment complex. We just wanted to see, you know, what they had and stuff. It was the place was nice. It was real nice. It was, for what it's worth, it was nice, and it was in a nice area. So, okay, so now Saturday, we get up, we don't eat no breakfast, we just get up, and me and Nyaja go to Target. We get like a couple things from Target or whatever. We come back, we get dressed, we go to a private island. Now, if you have me on Instagram, you've seen that we was on a private island. I'll insert like a few pictures and to show you guys, whoever don't have me on Instagram, to show you guys me and my friends and stuff on a private island. So now we go on a private island, we get food. They got what they got. I got chicken. You know, the chicken tender front. That's me. Not all the time, but there, yeah, because we're at a private island and they have, how can I say, boat trucks. Like they, you know, full boat trucks. you know, you have the food trucks, but they food trucks was like on like boat thingies in the water. So I don't know what those are called, so I'm gonna call it food boat trucks. So they got what they got. I got chicken because I didn't like what they had over there. That was the most thing that they had that I felt like I would be able to eat. So we get back on our boat or whatever we eating. I ate like 2 to 3 pieces of chicken because the chicken was nasty. Even the sauce that they gave, I did not like it. Excuse me personally, I didn't like it. My friend Naija tried it. She said it was cool, but I didn't like it. So now we get back to the loading dock. We get on the Ferris wheel, but we go to this restaurant. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but we go to this restaurant. We get a drink. That's the first drink. So we get on the Ferris wheel. Then after we get off the Ferris wheel, we go. It's time for us to leave. Like we are leaving, and we're going back to the Airbnb. So we get back to the Airbnb or whatever, and I change. Because I just wanted to wear all my bathing suits on vacation. Like, who doesn't want to change their bathing suit after they go from one place to the next place? But that's the area. So we go to the pool area. So we take more pictures. We're really enjoying ourselves. Like, really enjoying ourselves. So now it's time to get dressed to go out, like to the lounge or whatever. We get there. So nothing but college kids. Mind you, we went when it was spring break. Yeah. So as y'all, when y'all see stuff like on social media and y'all see like the pictures and the videos, that don't be like for fake, that be like for real. And them college kids is really crazy. They act like they parents are strict as hell and they can't get let out the gate. And when they get let out the gate, they just don't know how to act. And that's how they act. So we standing in front of the spot or whatever, and they like, oh, IDs or whatever the case may be. It was about this amount, but you need your ID. So I'm like, so I'm in my bag, like, okay, they got good music. So I'm looking. I don't got no ID. I took everything out my bag. I said, my agent. So she like, huh? I said, I don't got my ID. She's like, what? I said, I don't got my ID. So she like, so you want to go back to the Airbnb? So I was like, yeah, it don't matter to me. I'll go back to the Airbnb. So she was like, you sure? So I'm like, yeah, I don't have my ID. I don't want to ruin Charlene's birthday. It's my fault. I'm taking accountability for it because technically it is my fault. But the reason why I thought I had my ID inside my bag because I bought the drink earlier, not realizing that the guy never carded me. So he just seen me with a bunch of females that look of age, because I'm not gonna say the ages, but he just seen me with a bunch of females that look of age and just gave me the drink, but made the drink for me. So I'm like, okay, now this is kind of crazy because I don't have my ID. Like, if something happened, okay, I have my insurance card, but I don't have my ID on me. They just don't know my name. But whatever. So don't ask me why I carried my insurance card with me, but I had it with me. I made sure I had my insurance card with me. So now the lady like, oh, you need your ID. So I'm like, well, I got a picture. She's like, no, we need the physical ID. So I'm like, all right, F it. Like, so they like, no, just call this place and see if they answer and ask them. If they say no, then you just go back to the B&B. So I'm like, all right, that's fine by me. Like, I would have went back anyway because I don't want to hold y'all up from enjoying our night. Like, it's already 11 something. Like, it's already my bedtime. I'm normally in the bed. Like, not like that, but like, I'm in the bed. So I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Because we stood out there for like 5 minutes. I kid you not. You know that saying when you see one black person running, a bunch of other black people start running? Yeah, that's what it was like. Everybody just. I run inside the spot, my friends run down the block. So now I'm in a spot. So now my friend Aja, my friend Charlene, and my friend Shakia start looking for me because I'm in the spot. They ran that way, I ran inside. I mean, not like that, but my instance was if somebody's shooting, I'm not running that way. I'm gonna run inside. Like, granted, my friends ran that way, and I was kind of scared because I was looking for them out the window. Like, okay, I see my friends right there. Let them know I'm in the spot. So I leave out the spot. So as you walking back to Collins or whatever to go somewhere else, I see a girl. So she with 2 boys. While her her foot, her ankle, her Yeezy was up here. Alright, like this. Her Yeezy was right here. Like right here. How was you getting that rope? They were struggling to help her get that rope. She was cracking up laughing. Like, girl, you could have scraped up your knee, but hurt your knee. Your knees. Like, you could have them knees could have been hurt. But she was fine. That's all that mattered. So now we waiting on Collins for the Uber or whatever. So now we talking to this guy. And I was like, yeah, last night, just behind this thing, it was a shooting. The boy was laying on the floor just shooting the next boy that showed us the video and everything. So I'm like, yo, these kids is really crazy. Like, these kids really don't know how to act when they get to other people's states and stuff like that, or when they let outside. Like, God really don't know how to act. So now we get in the Uber and we go to the next spot. So we get there. So my friend, Aja, I'm not gonna say my friend. My friend Aja's like, I'm gonna ask the guy. If the guy say that you have to have your physical ID, well then you just gonna have to go back to the B&B. Call it a day. Call it a night. So I'm like, no. That is A-okay. That's fine. Oh wait, sidebar, I forgot to mention, before we even left out of the B&B to go to the spot, we took a shot of Douce. Remember that. We took a shot of Douce. So now we get into the spot. Me and Shakia order food. Shakia ordered, I think, like tacos and chicken tacos. She ordered something. I ordered chicken. So now Aja and Charlene, they didn't order. They was gonna wait till like 45 minutes before they close to order food so that they can take it to go. So I had a drink. I was drinking Henry Straight. I was doing hookah. I was drinking water. I didn't eat anything else. I didn't eat the chicken that I had. I gave it to Charlene and my Aja. I don't know why. But I was just like, y'all can have that. I don't want that. Y'all can have it. I'm not gonna eat it. Shanessa, you should have ate it. You should have ate it. Because, girl, you was messed up. So now, we in the spot. We having the time. Like I said, I'm gonna insert the video in the picture at the end. So, we leave, like, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock when we get back to the B&B. So we get there. So even in the Uber, I'm taking shots of the Hennessy. So we get to the B&B or whatever. I don't know what happened. Shakia like, yeah, you was on the floor. You banged your knee. You was doing a lot. If you've seen the video on my Instagram, you know the video I'm talking about. I was rolling on the floor. I had fun. That's what that matters. So now, so the morning time, like 9-10 o'clock, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm up. Me and Aja, and I think Shakia, we are on the balcony because they had a balcony. So I used the bathroom and stuff. Mind you, I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel nauseous. I didn't feel nothing. So I took a sip of ginger ale. after that sip of ginger ale, it was over. When I say it was over, it was over. I was throwing up. Just kept throwing up back to back, back to back, back to back. Throwing up, to the point where I'm throwing up nothing. Now I'm throwing up alcohol because I taste it. So I'm throwing up pure nothing. So I'm in and out of sleep, back and forth throwing up. They ordered me food. Naija tried to feed me the food. I'm like, I cannot eat that. I'm just gonna keep throwing up. I can't. So she's like, you gotta eat something. I'm gonna leave it here for you to just eat. Drink some water, do something. You gotta do something. So I'm like, all right. So after a while, I'm like, all right, I can't. So I text her like, Naija, come here, please. So she came, cause Charlotte, and she here. So I started having a panic attack. So I'm like, oh my God, here we go. I felt it. So I lay on the floor. I'm just like, cause my body started to go into shock, being that I was so dehydrated and I had nothing in my stomach, and I just kept throwing up nothing, literally nothing. I was throwing up the alcohol at this point. Like, it was pure nothing. Like, I had nothing in my body, like, at all. So I'm just laying on the floor like, oh my gosh, like I just felt like so dehydrated on the floor. Like, I felt so useless, let's actually say. So Nate was like, are you sure you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, yeah, like, I want to go to the hospital. So she like, okay, so she called the ambulance and stuff or whatever. So I'm like, Charlotte, can you call my boyfriend and let him know, or whatever the case may be, what's going on or whatever. So she do that, we call 911 or whatever. So now, they on the phone with 911. That's one. So how you get to the building is kind of complicated. So it took like the ambulance like an extra 2 to 3 minutes just to get upstairs, because it was like kind of complicated to find the building and actually get in the building. I mean, you find the building, but to get into where we was at is kind of complicated. Like, if you, it's kind of complicated. So now, what else happened? So they like put your clothes on. So I put my clothes on or whatever the case may be. I just put on my sweatpants and my sweater, and I leave on my sandals or whatever the case may be. So now me and Naija's walking down the corridor, or the hallway, to meet the ambulance and stuff. So when we get to the ambulance, why the ambulance guy gonna come around the bend and gonna start singing, gonna say, what's going on? I bust out laughing. Like, and I tell them what happened or whatever the case may be. So they like, okay, are you sure you want to go to the hospital, or we can do breathing methods right here, and like, you know, we don't have to take you to the hospital. So I'm like, no, I really want to go to the hospital. At this time, I needed an IV because I didn't eat anything since Friday. Saturday, like I said, I only ate 2 to 3 pieces of chicken. So I really didn't have anything. And now my boyfriend's asking me all day, did you eat? And I'm just like, yeah, I had this. Yeah. Not really eating anything. So we get to the hospital or whatever. Now, one thing that I can say, because even though that is a training hospital for them training kids and stuff like that, their elevator don't go that far up. But what I can say that I did like about the hospital is that they gave you heated blankets. I love that. Heated blankets, because in New York, you don't get heated blankets. Them things be cold as them things be cold. They give you heated blankets. Like, that blanket was hot. It was nice. So now Asia gets there, because I took the ambulance, and due to COVID, she couldn't ride in the back of the ambulance with me, so she called the Uber. She met me there, whatever the case may be. So now she's in the room with me or whatever, while they asking me questions and stuff. I break down crying because I'm just so emotional, because I don't know. So the guy is like, oh, we're gonna give her what is that? Nausea medication. I wasn't nauseous, so my agent just said me like, why you keep saying you're gonna give her nausea medication? Oh, we're gonna give her nausea medication. She was throwing up. But I wasn't nauseous. So I'm like, are you gonna give me an IV? So the guy is like, yeah. So they gave me the IV or whatever the case may be or whatever. Now Adrian's sitting there fed because she's like, why would you give her the nausea medication when you could have just, when she clearly needs an IV? She's not nauseous or anything. She's not throwing up. She really needed an IV because she was severely dehydrated. And my body was really going into shock because that's how dehydrated I was. So we just sitting there making jokes about the situation because it's just like, girl, you came to enjoy yourself. You had a little bit too much fun. Like, what they say, you take an inch, you give an inch and they take a mile. Bitch, I took a yard. If a yard is longer than a mile. Don't quote me on that part with the, cause y'all be going. But I OD'd, like literally, I violated. But I was more so worried about, like, I felt bad because it was the girl Charlene's actual birthday, the day that I went to the hospital. We were supposed to go out to dinner. Well, they went to dinner that night. I just stayed home to rest because I had to be at the airport early because I was flying on standby, so I had to be there early anyway. But I felt bad personally because I'm like, I don't want to be the that person that ruins the trip. So my friend Aja was like, no, you didn't ruin the trip. Like, don't think that you ruined the trip because you didn't. You came, you enjoyed yourself, you had fun. She was like, I know how my friends are. I know how my friend is. She don't feel that you ruined anything. She happy you had fun. Yeah, this is a little mishap, but in the same breath, like, you came out to enjoy yourself, and that's what you did. Regardless of the circumstances of right now, you have fun. That's that. Like, don't feel bad for having fun. Plain and simple. So they discharged me or whatever. We go to Target and we did, like, I bought me some Gatorade, a ginger ale, and some soups and stuff to eat, or whatever the case may be, until the next day because, like I said, they went to dinner and I stayed to repack my suitcase, get ready for the next day, and rest my body and stuff because I needed the rest. But yeah, like I said, Miami owes me zilch nada. I had a freaking time in Miami. Like, if I can do it all over again, I would, minus me ending up in the hospital. And I kind of feel like, in a way, like, God do things mysteriously because we were supposed to go back to South Beach to a brunch on the beach with the college kids. So I feel like God was like, yeah, no, y'all gonna have to skip this because they don't know how to act. So we gonna make one of y'all suffer, and he chose me to be the sufferer. I don't know, but that made sense to me, so I wanted to make sense to y'all. But yeah, I had fun. Me and my friend Aja be joking about it to this day. I don't care. And I'm like, to be honest with y'all, I kind of wasn't gonna tell the story, but I don't care what anybody has to say, because not like that. Someone told me, because someone told me, your kids should be embarrassed of you because you're rolling around on the floor being drunk. Now, mind you, I'm on vacation. What do you do when you're on vacation? You enjoy yourself. Do I roll around on the floor at home? Do I drink or do anything in front of my kids? I don't. So that's why I'm telling this story. Because people will shame you for living your life. People will shame you for the littlest things, for enjoying yourself, for buying stuff, for doing whatever it is that you feel that you want to do. People will shame you for it. So I'm not ashamed to say that I ended up in a hospital while I was on vacation. Yeah, because I was having fucking fun. I was living my life. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. And I thank God every day that I'm still here to see my kids grow. And it wasn't worse, but I mean, people go on vacation and don't come back home. A few people was in Miami and didn't make it back home. People went home bruised up. People was in the hospital just like me, having panic attacks and being dehydrated because they're not eating, they just drinking and living their life because that's what they went on vacation to do. So when you on vacation, live your life, live your best life. Don't end up in the hospital. But eat, drink that water, and just live your best life. Like, don't feel bad for living your life. Do what makes you happy. Don't do what society wants you to do. Do what makes you happy. That's what made me happy, was going on vacation, getting pissy drunk, and ended up in the hospital. That's what I did. No, it wasn't. No, I didn't have that intention and that plan. But guess what? Life be life, and life hit you with a curveball anytime. And that's what it did to me. And guess what? I'm still here to tell my story. So that's that story. Oh yeah, you guys, I owe you guys a haul. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna post my unboxing of my juicer after I edit that video. I'm gonna edit this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am trying to get my numbers up, so please like, comment, and subscribe so I can get my numbers up. And I promise, pinky promise, this is the pinky promise, to post more videos, do more vlogs, and give you guys more content, because you know I gotta show you guys like the Shanessajoe that my friends get, because you guys deserve it. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Add my social media. My Instagram is Shanessa_Joe. My TikTok is Shanessajoe. Yeah, everything Shanessajoe. So peace.